there, Capricorn. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. This is Yetta Pearl, and I'm here with your angel reading for July 12th through 18, 2021. So this is an exciting time. We're just coming off full moon, so there's still, new moon. So there's still some of that energy hanging around, and it's summertime. And where I am, anyway, it's nice and warm outside. Good opportunity to do those summer activities without coats, you know. And so here I have asked your guardian angels to come forward and give us the messages that you've been asking for and that they've been trying to give you, and for some reason the communication isn't going all the way through, or that you've been noticing it, hearing it, but you're not quite trusting it. And so then they use me as a conduit, and I've invited them to do that, to send the messages through. Okay. So this is a general reading, and so it may not resonate, not all parts of it may resonate with you. So just take the parts that do, and all is well. Feels like two. No. Okay. Oh, there we go. And one more. Okay, so let's just see what you've got here. Okay, so the first thing they're saying it kind of twice here in slightly different ways. So this one says, awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. So this is not gender specific. This is the men as well. This is everyone. Use your body and do some movement, and joyful movement. So dance, just, can you see that, how sensual that is? Now, sensual means enjoying the movement of your body, right? Nothing sexy about that, right? Well, it might actually be sexy, but that's not what it means, right? So enjoying the movement to your body and feeling how good it feels, and it is a form of self-care, that it is expression of what you're feeling and what you're doing, what you're experiencing, and so it promotes the flexibility, it promotes the self-awareness of how you actually feel. Yeah, and that's awesome. And this one is exercise to increase your energy and your manifestation abilities. So also body movement, and that self-awareness that we were just talking about through dance and through deliberate movement and things like that, that is definitely what increases your vibration. It increases your energy, makes it so, and like, as your vibration is higher, then it's easier and quicker to manifest things. So if you're kind of stuck, your body's maybe sore. They're telling me repetitive strain injuries. Shoulders is actually more chest, in between the shoulders is what they're showing me. When that's all kind of stuck, it makes it hard to dance. It makes it hard to be flexible and and move in those ways. It also blocks the energy from flowing, and therefore it's way harder to get your vibration higher, and that kind of slows down the manifestation. So the more you can, like, they talk about exercise, but it's also stretching and opening yourself in your physical body so that your energetic body can also be more open. It all kind of works together, right? So same topic, just speaking about it in a different way. Let me see what else. So they're showing me somebody has a sore lower back and a tailbone. Oh, your tailbone is quite sore. So some therapy would really be good for that. Maybe chiropractic, maybe myofascial release is a real favorite of mine. Things like that. So if you can, get some therapy, get your body loosened up so that you can flow easier, so that you don't have the blockages. Some energy work, Reiki or healing touch or things like that, therapeutic touch, those can really clear those blockages as well. Okay, and they're just telling me that so that you are aware that those energy therapies can be done across a distance. So you need not be right in the same room with the person. So keeping that in mind, if you're okay, because they're telling me some of you are using the excuse that, oh, I can't get there, I don't have time, and blah blah blah. It's all blah blah blah, right? It's all excuses. So you can do it. You can make the time. Um, and you can make the space. I mean, it's all up to you. It is self-care, and so you do always have the choice, but your angels are advising you that this is in your best interest. Okay. All right. So here, being a conscious consumer. So I think we're kind of still on the same topic in a way. The choosing to pay somebody for you to receive therapy of some kind is in your best interest, is something that you will find really beneficial, and it'll be worth it. When you think about the spending of that money and stuff like that, oh, you could use that for other stuff. Yeah, but you know what? You need to focus on yourself right now, and that way yourself will still have some reserves and some energy to continue doing the work, to continue bringing in that abundance in order to pay for more treatment, if that's what you choose to do later too. So it is a conscious choice of where you spend your money, and so making sure that the places you spend your money, so now they're not talking about the therapy anymore, they're talking about in general the products that you buy, and the furniture, the food, whatever it is that you're buying, to do a little bit of research in a way, or at least trust your gut to know that that's an ethical company, that that's a good place to actually be spending your money, that that company agrees with your own core values and the things that you want to support, right? Because you have a lot of power in your buying power, right? Where you choose to spend your money sends a very clear message to the manufacturers, to the suppliers, and so that's a really great way to speak without speaking. For example, if there's, oh, okay, never mind, they're telling me not to do that. Okay, so it's your choice, and if there's a company that you become aware in some way that they are not acting in an ethical way, then it's up to you to stop purchasing their products, right? And you might think that, oh, it's just little you and you don't spend much there anyway. It still matters. All of it matters. If everybody thought like you, then everybody would still continue doing that. But if everybody who didn't like that stopped purchasing there, the message would be very clear. And so you are part of everybody. You might think you're only one. Well, that's true. All of us are only one. But as a group, we are many more, right? And so even though you're not aware of who else is in the group, it doesn't matter. You're using your voice to make your choices, and using your power of your spending power to tell the company that's your choice. Okay. And so that, it kind of leads into this. Boundaries. So that's setting your boundary, and that's saying that no, any company who behaves in an unethical way, I choose not to support them. And that is a very clear boundary, and that it's up to you to stick to it, right? Same within every other area of your life. If there's somebody who's abusing your good nature, maybe they're talking about things that really bring you down, and you just don't want to hear that anymore. So it's up to you. You handle it how you feel you must. You could just say, please, I would rather not talk about that subject. I'm not interested in that. And they might get angry with you, they might get upset, they might say, but that's what I want to talk about. Well, I don't want to hear that, so okay, go ahead, talk, but I won't be here to listen to it, right? So it's all up to you. You set your own boundaries. You're the one who decides how to deal with it. But once you set your boundary, make sure you stick to it, because when you then, you set your boundary, maybe you state it out loud once. Then if the other person does not respect that, it's up to you to enforce it. Because if you don't, then they'll say, oh, well, they didn't mean it. And next time they say something, I can run right all over them again. And it won't matter. They won't say anything. I know they won't, No, it's up to you to enforce that. And you don't need to get angry. There's no need for any, I told you this and I expected you to. There's no need for any of that. It's a calm, quiet, confident action on your part to say, no, I've already explained to you that is not going to be part of what I'm interested in experiencing anymore. So, and then if they continue, well, you get up and you walk away. And that's all. It's a very firm choice. And it feels very rude in a lot of ways. We were taught to never do that, to just tolerate or to listen even if it's not our thing. It's not a good idea for you to do that. Okay, so there's this beautiful dog out in my yard, and he is not my dog. We met him one other day about 3 weeks ago, and here he comes wandering in again. He appears very uncared for, and he was really hungry last time he came. Okay, so I'm going to go and hang out with him after we're done here. So, all right, so here is you setting your boundaries and making sure that what's in your world is only what you want in your world. And it will actually benefit the people around you, the ones who have not been paying attention to your boundaries or who were not aware of them up until now. So it's good for them as well to know that you have those. That gives them the boundary. It gives them the knowledge of where to go and where not to go with you. So when you are manifesting things, be careful to not chase it, right? So when you chase something and you get all kind of, ooh, I really want this, and I need to, and your energy is all full of angst and stuff. That's when you're chasing it, and that just pushes it away. Whatever it is that you want, think of it with love, and how great it's going to feel when you get it, when you receive it. If that's a person or it's a relationship, think of it the way you want it to be, and have trust and belief and knowledge that it will actually come to you in that way, in divine timing, and be ready for it. And so then there will be opportunities presented to you to physically, take action, to do the things required to bring that to you. And so, you'll take those steps, but all along you're feeling of it with love and with appreciation and with gratitude and with enjoyment. Instead of, oh, I must have that. I really need to, okay, come on. I've been asking for a long time. I really want that thing. Right? You feel the difference? Yeah, huge difference, right? Okay, so that's how you attract it instead of chasing it. Because the chasing it just pushes it away and makes it take much longer. Okay, and here we have unconditional love. Wow, are you aware? Do you know that there are people who just love you unconditionally? One is Mary Magdalene. Another one is your mother. Okay, so I said that because one of my sons is a Capricorn, and so he just popped in for a moment into the reading. So now I'm going more general again, because the angels immediately said not everyone has that same type of experience, and so you cannot say something like that. Okay, I get it. I understand. So that unconditional love that's around you, there are quite a few people around you who have unconditional love for you, And maybe that's hard for you to grasp. And if it is, that kind of comes down to a self-worth issue, that maybe you don't feel quite deserving or quite worthy. You definitely are, and it definitely is yours. As soon as you receive it, it was there all along. And as soon as you choose to receive it, then you feel it, then you understand how that is. And so if you're thinking, well, I don't know how somebody could just love me unconditionally. Do you have children? If you have children, how do you love them? Unconditionally, right? Especially when they're wee babies, you just love them. Even if they're crying, even if they're ill and you don't know what to do and whatever, you still just love them with all of your being. And that is how love is given to you as well. Every cell in your body has that love coming towards it. Just open up and receive. It's beautiful. It feels so good. It's amazing. It's truly amazing. Okay, so let's take one last bit of wisdom here from the daily guidance cards. Okay, just one. Is that it? No, that is not it. Okay. What one last bit of wisdom is there going to be here? Right there. Energy work. Yeah, so get some energy work done. Get some clearing. So they were talking about this earlier with the therapy and stuff like that, and perhaps Reiki or perhaps therapeutic touch or healing touch or whatever. Get some energy work. And so for some of you, this is receiving it. For some of you, you do this. And so they're telling you it's a really amazing therapy to do and to receive. And so can you do this? Oh, let's work this right in. They're just saying, can they do this? Can you do this? The ones of you who already do this, offer it to the whole world. Now, I've been doing, within the readings, I've been taking this little globe that I got at the dollar store, and I've been asking people to join me and just beam love to the whole world. So the angels now are suggesting that everybody who knows how to do any kind of energy work, do this all day, or well, every day, and just offer love and acceptance and healing to the whole world. And that way we will make significant changes. Okay, that's amazing. Thank you so much, Capricorn. I appreciate you and I love you, and I will see you next week.